Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
And it's Berbatov. Nicely spread. Now it's Olise. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Tomiyasu. Saka. Oh, that's delightful. Saka. And it's Rice. Ljungberg. Out towards the flank. That's Vieira. Lewandowski. Now it's Berbatov.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Lewandowski. Hazard. He has found a way through. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Played out towards the right wing. Saka. Strokes it back. Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. Not the most convincing of passes. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And they're on him in a flash. Vieira. Calafiori, who's on a run down the left wing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Lewandowski.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Rice. That's a good ball out wide. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Knocks it out wide. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's good play. Pires did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Olise. Olise! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Olise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hazard, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Bayer Leverkusen looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Rice. Tomiyasu. Pires. Plays a sharp little ball here. Could try cutting inside here. Decent chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Zanetti. For Olise. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pires going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
No outsmarting him this time. Looking to play him in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's the delivery. Olise. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for the run. Saka has it out wide and in space.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Olise. Rice wins the duel this time.
There will be 1 minute at a
Good
time.
strike, quite an alarm. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short, and it's made its way to him. Crosses it in. That's really well cleared. And it's Rice. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Arsenal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rice. Calafiori can see things others simply cannot. He's found the... and he shoots! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
It's come to nothing. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. And that is expertly dealt with. Gabriel gets good distance on it. Rice. That's going to go a long way. Decent progress down the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
Olise! That was superb goalkeeping.
Olise is offering a Rice smile there.
Rice. It's a really well-measured ball. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Passing nice and neat. Perez. Saka is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hazard. Now it's Berbatov. Out to the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zanetti looking to run onto it.
Substitutions taking place.
Out again for a throw-in. That has not gone well. Now who's going to be first to this? Olise. Berbatov! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great ball, and he's in here. Into the last quarter of an hour. This might spell danger. Now it's Martinelli. Now, what about a counter-attack? He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Forlan. Arsenal have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Now it's Martinelli. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Olise. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Vieira powering forward here. Martinelli in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's superb. And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Saka certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
No, again, there's no way through.
There will be 3 minutes.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Merino. And it's Vieira. And here's Havertz. And we're done. Arsenal can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's Rice. That's very neat. Fernandez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found the way through. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Fernandez. He won't be happy with that one. And here's the chance to counter. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. And this is... And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Always onto this. Now the ball's gone astray. Oh, what has happened here? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Shot a goal! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Messi. That is good alertness. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's in on... Saka! Against the crossbar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Kokchu. Good purposeful running this. Kokchu. He's in a great position here. And it's Fernandez. Pass is just off target. Tomiyasu. Vieira. Arsenal finding their passes. Great vision. Perez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Fernandez, and he's being shifted off it. Van der Ven makes the interception. He might be in here! Now it's Perez. Charge, surely! And one more try! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And now he has two. Arsenal take the lead. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Rice conjures time and space where few can. Can he get on the end of this? Kukcu. Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance here. Ljungberg.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Rice. And this is Perez. And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Arsenal are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And here's Saka. Oh, can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. He's got full. And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 14, substitution on the field, number 15.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Good ball, good take. That's a nicely shaped ball.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Cucurella cuts it out. Perez going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And reclaimed it in a trice. Threads one in. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And here's Saka. Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rice standing over it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Saka. And Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Swings in across.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, number 10, Messi. Number 8.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Van Dijk. Coming on
Merino.
the field. Number 9, Cristiano
And it's
Ronaldo.
Merino.
Number 17.
This is Perez.
Number 7.
And Dixon.
Mbappe. Number 4.
And here's Perez.
Substitutions taking place.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking. That is some save from Khan. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Marino. Might be danger here. There's the shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
He's had a shot! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, just a consolation, or is there a chance for a shot? They've done it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And when up he goes! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe. Cucurella. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aimed beyond the defence. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, good spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He rises! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They're up to 5 corners now. Bullish header! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's made its way to him. Tries to pass it through. Knocks it into space.
There will be 5 minutes.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And he is just ripping it up. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will And considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Great chance! Decent enough try. And the keeper beats it away. In with the challenge. Tries to play it through. Crosses it in. Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
That's the throw.
ลงเลยแมวลง โนเลย
Ljungberg, always onto this. Robson kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. You know, Peter, I'm relishing the chance to see the cool and classy Rafa Marquez. He has a composure about his game.
There's the shot!
ดีๆลิชชี่
Arsenal!
นั่งลงดีๆเลย
There is the breakthrough! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Al Nassr finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, he's bustling through here. And that's gone loose. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Marquez deals with that comfortably. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. Saka! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, this looks sharp. Pedri. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread neatly, and he's managed to get free. And he whips it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Arsenal clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Calafiori clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Superb from Best! A finish right from the top draw. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is outstanding, just outstanding. You're not going to hit many better than that.
Well, that was struck with a level up from venom. Power and control aren't easy to pair up, and that was an exception.
Al Nassr grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
ไว้อยู่
Arsenal have their third corner. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Perez. Neymar. Short changes him with that pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll fancy himself from here.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
He's trying the shot. And how good was that? A finish of true class. Into the lead once more. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Decent chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
There will be 3 minutes.
And now the breakaway. Pedri. And he's cut it out. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Can he spark a counter here? They've got a corner here. And this could be the final action of the first half. He's there to head it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And that'll be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
The latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen. Substitution on the field. Number 18. Neymar.
Arsenal get the ball rolling in the second half.
Number 20.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rice plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It is a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The corner count is rising. That's 6. That has been slung wide. Vieira. Passes short and sharp. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Perez. Best very much a man of this moment. Saka. Chance, surely! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Just about up to the hour now. He's had it taken off him. Saliba. Can he latch on to this? And he was alert to it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. Saka. Marquez gets over and intercepts. It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Eze. Coming on the field is number 8, Erdegaard.
Played in by Perez. Up he goes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's a lucky 7th corner.
Coming on to replace him is number 36.
So it's going to be another corner. Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. Goes for a shot! Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way. Aimed beyond the defence. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Timber. And he was quick to react. Back to the keeper it goes. Keeper's got good distance on that. Al Nassr looking to pass their way through. Threads one in. Erdegaard in towards the back. He rises! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Oh, no joy this time. And he's forced to go back. Engages and forces him off the ball. Perez. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! Should have equalised.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Great chance! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Perez tries to pass it through. They get a throw in.
Substitution.
And he's managed to gift it back. Merino. And Gabriel Jesus.
Has been indicated.
And here's Saka. He's in space and looking for options. And he's straight offside. Ødegaard. Saka. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Al Nassr are down to 10 men. And here's Bergkamp. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Saka, a header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And it's hoisted clear. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Magic, what a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against Thailand.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And he cuts out the supply. Out for a throw. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. Played into the middle. Punched away. It's a searching pass. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played in deep. Tomiyasu deals with that comfortably. Now it's Saka. Arsenal are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Perez. Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Probing pass. That's beautifully weighted. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Stoichkov showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a promising position. He's found a way through. Just eases him off the ball.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Strong running down that left flank. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And it's Tomiyasu. Calafiori conjures time and space where few can. Wilshere looking for options for movement. And he plays one through. And he's surging through. And the finish! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Saliba spots it and intercepts. There's the shot! And he hits the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that really is so... Oh, he's been caught napping! Shapes to shoot! Howson gets rid without sophistication. Vieira. Tomiyasu, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ljungberg. Saka! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is Perez. Now it's Stoichkov. Wilshere. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. And this is Perez. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Perez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Now it's Saka. That's good play. Thailand have the chance to go the other way. And no, that was never going to make it. Tomiyasu. Perez. That pass has been well intercepted. Now this could be a chance. Wilshere. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Saka.
Added time.
Rodri. Wilshere, who's set up one goal so far. He's beaten the last man. Perez. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Arsenal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen it.
Takes a shot! In he goes again! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Arsenal take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Played into space. Well timed, excellent interception. White is always looking to play quality balls. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Saka! Oh, brilliant from Bukayo Saka! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there's the goal they've been looking for. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nice control. Now he's got space here. Nicely worked. Raya attempts a clearance. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Perez. Perez will not... It's Perez! And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Rice. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Back into the middle. Can he get on? Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 22.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. That pass isn't the best. That's the throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Zaire Emery gets it clear. And it's Tomiyasu. That is good alertness. Gabriel is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Shot, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And yes, it's him again. Arsenal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Calafiori going vertical. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Raya in the context of the game. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top.
Chance! He scored!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Calafiori. A nice sequence of passes, this. Havertz! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Searching pass he's played there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a shade optimistic. Kiatisuk. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nicely aimed pass. And can he finish? Well, that is remarkable.
There will be 5 minutes.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, and a chance! Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Rodri. And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. There's no shot at goal! It's a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Another and that is that. Arsenal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Saka reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder.
Richie